I worked on myself for years, but I still had no confidence with women. I'm gonna tell you of a story like when I was in, I think, freshman year of high school. I remember that I had this mentality that I could only date the most attractive women. So I only focused on women that in my mind were eights, nines, and tens. That's it. I had this super high stand for women. And there was this girl in one of my classes that I thought was the most attractive girl. Back in school we had like 7 classes we had to go to, and every class was a different group of people. And among all 7 of the classes, there was one girl in one class that I thought was the most attractive girl that I had seen. And I was blown away when one day she approached me and started to tease me and flirt with me and interact with me. And I thought, oh my God, like the most attractive girl I know is into me. This is a dream come true. And so we started to interact, and I saw on her Facebook, because everyone had Facebook at the time, I saw on her Facebook that I saw pictures of her ex boyfriend, and he was like super ripped, and had this 6 pack. And I thought to myself, if I want this girl, I gotta have this 6 pack. I gotta be super ripped, which is crazy. She's already talking to me. I'm very far off physically from where her boyfriend was. So I got P90X, and I started to just grind and just hit the gym, hit the weights every day, thinking about impressing that girl. Well, I was so busy working on myself and my confidence that I wasn't interacting with the girl very much. In fact, when she was in the room with me, I was so nervous to speak to her that I couldn't. I would actually hang out with her friend group, and I would just sit there quietly and not interact with her. And she would like interact with other people, and other people would hit on her, and I would just laugh. And she would still try to show me interest. Like she would still be like, but I really want this guy, but he doesn't even open his mouth. And then over time, she just started to interact with someone else and ended up dating somebody else. I totally lost her. And from that time, I never stopped working on myself. So then I spent the rest of high school, working out, building confidence, literally like Googling. I think I have notebooks back here. This red notebook, somewhere in here, I literally have notes about charisma and confidence. I don't know where it is, but this whole notebook is just full. And this is from 2015. And I still have it, but it's full of things like how to be confident, how to be more charismatic, how to be wittier, how to be, things like that. Like all with the goal of dating more women, all just to attract better, higher quality women because I was aiming so high. I only wanted eights, nines, and tens. That never changed. It's still the same today. I still only approach girls that I think are the most attractive girls that I see. I've never been able to undo that and lower my standard, which is a blessing and a curse. But the main point of this video that I want to get across to you guys is that just because you sit here and you study and you improve and you build muscle, not that I'm that muscular, but I'm pretty fit. And if you work on yourself so much and you build your confidence and your ability to speak and your ability to like engage on camera even. I was a streamer even, and I thought that would be cool. I thought it would attract girls. I was a streamer and I had a video with 3 million views, and when I would meet girls, I'd be like, "Yeah, I got a video with 3 million views. No big deal." And they'd be like, "Oh, that's so cool." They don't really care. They don't really care. Like it is cool. So they did think it was cool. But it's the same thing with when guys do their POV Riz videos and you see them do magic for the girl and the girl gives them their number, they are not going out with those girls. Because what insane woman would go out with someone because he did some magic for her? That has nothing to do with connection. That has nothing to do with him being a good potential partner. That's just cool. It's just a cool thing he knows how to do. But then if he gets her number and leaves, she is not going to go out with him unless he vibes with her really well over text. There's no way. Because having a good trick, having muscles, having a cool vibe, understanding charisma, having a YouTube video with a bunch of views, that is not what girls are looking for in a partner. They might think it's cool, they might interact with you, they might joke with you, tease with you, be your friend, but they're not going to date you. Dating is different. When it comes to charisma and confidence, what I learned is that studying it is good. You should know a few things about it, but overall, what you really need is to start taking action. That was what closed the gap for me. It was like intellectually, I knew all these things. I had all these great qualities. Women who were friends with me told me I would be a great boyfriend, 10 out of 10. And I knew all these things about charisma and confidence, being witty and interacting with people and being social, but I wasn't doing it. I wasn't taking action. And that was the thing that changed. That was the thing I needed with the girl my freshman year, was to just speak to her so she could get to know me and we could get to know each other and then maybe plan a date and go hang out together. That is what would have actually gotten me the girl, where I wouldn't have lost her to someone else. But instead, I focused so much on improving myself and being the best version of myself without the action aligned to it. I think you need both. Like, you need to work on yourself for the sake of confidence comes from internal. And you get the internal confidence from being proud of who you see in the mirror, from being proud of who you are, from being excited about your days and being grateful. And that ties together to give you the confidence you need to, when you approach a girl, they find you attractive because you have this vibe of you that I'm really proud of who I am. I really love myself. And that is attractive. That comes across as confidence, but it's really, I don't care about your judgment. But that is perceived as just confidence, right? You're so confident when really you just don't care about other people's judgment because you're proud of who you are, because you've worked on yourself. But if you work on yourself and you never approach girls and you never talk to girls, they can't get to know you. So all of that work you're putting in amounts to nothing, or it does not amount to the goal that you truly want. At least not the goal I truly wanted. Guys, I did all of that work to attract more girls. Like, there was some level of I wanted to build a business and improve and make money, but at the core, the thing I really wanted was a woman, was an 8, 9, or 10. And that's where it stemmed from. That's where I started improving myself. That's why I continue to improve myself. It was my motivation. Because if you are going through the rat race and just going through the motions of building and improving yourself, but you're not meeting girls, you're not approaching girls, you're not taking this charismatic, confident version of yourself that you're creating in the gym or wherever and actually putting it out into the world so that women can receive you and go on dates with you, and you're not securing dates and building the dream dating life that you want. You can book a call to work with me one on one, and I can show you how I did both and how both come together, and that's how you create the dream dating life that you're looking for. That's how you meet more girls. That's how you have better interactions, approach more women, get over your anxiety, and create this life that you're really looking to create as you continue to grow and improve yourself. Because improving yourself is fantastic. I'm still an advocate for it. I still go to the gym every single day. So if you want help with this, guys, I can help you. This is something I've been through personally, as I just explained to you. And you can schedule a call at the link below to work with me one on one. We can talk about your situation. And that's basically all for this video, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.